3 tablespoons of olive oil, heating up over medium heat here. Because this is a quick soup, we're not spending all day letting it simmer. We're going to saute the vegetables first so that they get good and tender. So that's heating up nicely. And this is what is going into the soup vegetable-wise. We have a cup of carrots, a cup of red or white onions. I happen to have a red onion already cut into, so I used red onion. This heaping bowl of goodness is zucchini. 4 cups of some sliced zucchini. And then I have 4 handfuls of baby spinach that I've already kind of chopped or ripped apart. And I have a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and I'm going to use the juice in it too. I like to get mine with a little basil and seasoning in it. If you have fresh tomatoes, go ahead and chop those up. That is perfectly fine. And then I have my vegetable stock to go in. And over here you can see I have, I'm going to turn that down. I'm boiling a pound of chicken breast in just water, and I put some salt and pepper to taste, a bay leaf, and I grated some orange peel into the water too, just to give it a fresh taste. Not to mention any little vitamin C you can get in during flu season is wonderful. Alright, this oil seems warm enough, so I'm going to start out with my onions. I'm going to saute my onions for about a minute. And I have my 1 tablespoon of oregano and 1 teaspoon of minced garlic ready to go, because I'm going to add those in next. So you're just going to kind of get these onions starting to getting tender. I love the smell of onion. I know it's a strange thing to say, but not that I like it on breath, but when you're cooking, I love the smell of onion. Just makes my mouth water in anticipation. So that's cooking. Oh, I found a big piece. Take that out. Take that out. Yeah. This soup is awesome. It can be a family meal because it makes a ton. Or if you make it just for yourself and freeze it in single-sized portions, you can take it to work with you every day and have this yummy, healthy, hearty soup for lunch every day. It's a no-brainer, right? You just take it out of the freezer, you let it thaw while you're at work, you pop it in the nuker, and you have an awesome meal for lunch. Those are cooking up nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the oregano. Just going to sprinkle it all over there. And my garlic. Get out there. I love garlic too. So good for you. It adds such good flavor to a lot of things that you can cook for lunch and dinner, even breakfast. And it keeps vampires away. So it's a win-win there. I'm going to go ahead and add in the carrots and the zucchini. And I'm just going to saute this for another 5 minutes, about that. Meanwhile, I'm going to check on my chicken. The chicken's going to be nice and tender because we boiled it in the water. And it's up to you. You can either shred it or you can chop it before you put it in the soup. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look amazing? Look at those colors. Orange, green, the purple from the red onion. Oh, and then with that oregano and the garlic. I wish you could smell this. It smells delicious. All right, I have drained and shredded my chicken. Lima beans ready to go, my tomatoes, my spinach, my sauteed vegetables, and I've already poured my vegetable stock in the pot there. You really don't need this big of a pot, but that's what I use to do the chicken, so I'm just using it again for the whole soup. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put everything on in there, and you want to bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, you're going to simmer it and let it simmer for 20 minutes. And then you're good to go. Lima beans here. tomatoes. And these vegetables. I'm actually going to save the spinach. And the spinach just goes in last after it's all heated up, and you just put it in and it wilts and it's ready to go. So let me stir that all up in there. I have it up on high so I can bring it up to a boil. I'm going to let you take a closer look. This soup is so hearty and chunky. It really is perfect for a lunch or a dinner on a rainy or snowy, chilly day. Now I know some of my viewers, you're south of the equator and you're in summertime right now, so sorry. But this is what I'm in the mood for today. The soup is almost done simmering, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the spinach on so it can be nice and wilted in there. It's so yummy. Now I know some of you are thinking soup for a meal. Soup is an appetizer, or maybe you never get filled up on soup. But like when you see this in a bowl with the big chunks of zucchini and carrots and chicken, and then with the lima beans, this really is a meal. This will fill you up. Shelby said hi. So I'm just gonna let that finish simmering. And you know the other thing that's great about this soup? It's so quick and ready to go. In the time it took for me to clean all the dishes and get the kitchen back in order, this is done. And I'm ready to eat it. So, look at that. Look at that. That is so good. I only have about 5 more minutes until I get to sink my teeth into that soup. All right, the soup is done. And I'm telling you, it's so hearty, you might want to have a fork with you too. These vegetables are so big and chunky. It still smells amazing, and it leaves your whole house smelling amazing. My dad is going to think this soup is amazing. How much do you want?
A bowl.
A bowl?
Well, I don't want to rob you.
Can you? There's plenty. Can you see that? Look how good that is. I know you want to try some. You should go get the ingredients right now so you can make it. Okay? Because it's going to be fabulous. All right. My favorite part, the taste test. I want to get as much in a bite as I can. See, I need a fork. I really do. Get on there, zucchini. Oh, it's steaming. That is so yummy. Just like I promised. All right, you guys. Another healthy recipe to keep you on track right here. I want you to comment. Tell me what you think of it once you try it. Bye.